Hi, thank you too for joining me today on this Zoom session. Ethel, can you tell me a little bit about why you two are here today?
Oh, well, my daughter and my son, my children, they think that I'm having problems or issues with remembering things, but I just think I do well. I mean, I'm just getting old. That's normal. I don't see what they're saying, but I think they just like to control my life because I'm older now and I don't know. That's what I think it is. I'm
Okay,
fine.
Rebecca, can I hear your side of why you two are here today?
Yeah, so my mom's been diagnosed with early on stage dementia for 2 years, and she's not taking it seriously. And she had to start taking it seriously. Her electricity was cut off, and she can't keep forgetting to pay her bills like that. I think even her doctor has agreed and showed concerns about her living arrangements, being by herself. Yes, mom.
You
All
see
right.
what I'm saying?
Ethel, when did you first start showing signs of dementia?
Well, I guess about maybe a few years ago, but again, I just think it's normal aging. I mean, we all, even you forget sometimes, don't you, Rebecca? Don't you forget things sometimes?
Yes, but I never forget to pay my bills.
Oh, well, yes, but I'm a lot older too. I'm twice your age. So I just think that's normal. It can
I think it's a
happen.
safety concern, actually. So that's why I wanted to come in today to the Zoom session.
Yeah, well, I know my daughter loves me and she wants the best for me, but just sometimes I feel like, my children just pry into my business.
Okay. Ethel, I can tell that you are struggling a little bit with this diagnosis. What has been the biggest struggle for you?
Well, sometimes I feel tired a lot, and so I know that I need to cook at times and clean and do things, but sometimes I'm just tired. I just still think it's all old age.
Okay. Um, have you been keeping with your doctor appointments? Been going to them and regularly?
Um, I I think so. I really can't remember the last one, but maybe it's been a couple of weeks or a month. I don't. Yes, I have.
See,
Okay.
that's what makes me nervous that she has nobody to take her to her appointments when she needs to go.
Do you have like some sort of planner or like a calendar to remind you of when your appointments are so you don't forget to go?
I had something like that on the refrigerator, but it's around here somewhere. I have one, but I don't know where it is. But I have a book, a little book. Yes.
Okay. Um, now tell me about what's your normal routine like?
Oh well, I guess ever since I retired, I'm used to getting up early in the morning, just like I'm going to work. But I just may get up and look out the window, and sometimes I feed the birds because they're always gathering around. Uh, I may eat something, just a little something, but mainly I may call out to get some food because I'm too tired to cook, and it's just me now, so it's hard to cook a little something. So I just don't. I eat out, and it's good. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, when it comes to eating out every day, it's not the healthiest thing for you and your diet. And I know your daughter has voiced some concerns about like your blood sugar and everything, and she just wants you to be healthier and be able to eat better.
Yeah, I know she loved me. I know my kids love me. I just feel like sometimes they just want to boss me around. But yes, I guess she's right. The doctor said the same thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Rebecca, tell me about how long have you and your brother lived out of state?
So we lived out of state about over 2 years, I want to say. I think it was a little bit right before her diagnosis.
Okay.
So that made it a lot harder, obviously, when she was diagnosed.
Did you see any signs of her like having early on stage of dementia before you guys left?
I think so. I didn't really know what it would look like. I kind of thought, like she said, it was like, older age. But
Yeah.
after her, that's actually why we took her in to get diagnosed.
Mhm.
Was because look, where are you going, Mom? Look, where are you going? We're in a Zoom session.
Oh,
Yeah. So
oh, yeah.
we're in a
Oh,
Zoom session
yeah.
with Dr. Brown. So um, that's why we think, we should give her someone, assisted living would be great.
Yeah. Why did you and your brother decide to move out of state?
So we both got jobs actually near the same area, and
Okay.
we're pretty close. So we decided to give it a go. And this was before her diagnosis, so we
Mhm.
thought she would be fine. But obviously, I don't think it's a great idea anymore.
Yeah. Tell me, what was your relationship like with your mother when you were younger?
So it was pretty good. We were pretty close, all of us. And then, we grew up and we kind of went our separate ways. And then with moving, that's kind of,
Yeah. Now, Ethel, how do you think your relationship was with your daughter was when you were younger, and how do you think it is now?
Well, I think we had a wonderful relationship when they were younger. But when kids get older, they just, they leave their parents because, they feel like they know it all and they want to, just get away. So sometimes I feel like my children just wanted to get away from me.
Yeah. You okay?
oh no, Mom, what's wrong?
Because y'all moved so far. Y'all moved away. I mean, it seems far.
I know, but we talked about this. Remember, me and Silas got jobs and we're going to keep in contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ethel, you would say that you're pretty upset about them moving to another state. Tell me about
Yes,
that.
it just made me really feel bad. I mean, I used to could, they were a little distance, but I can reach out to them. But now it just seems, I'm just alone all the time.
Yeah.
And, it's they call, but it's just different. It's not the same as them being here.
Yeah.
I can agree to
Totally
that too. Me and my brother Silas, we would say we would visit more often, but work gets in the way and life gets in the way, and we kind of been forgetting about that. So I think we can make a bigger effort to come home more.
I would like that.
So, Ethel, you don't enjoy being alone, living alone?
I like living alone, but sometimes I would just like for my children to be around a little more and maybe bring the grandkids over.
I understand that. Have you felt like you were in danger or uneasy being alone since you've been diagnosed at all?
Well, the neighborhood has changed, but everybody knows me, so I don't think they'll harm me. But living alone sometimes it can be hard because I have to do so much and I'm just so tired all the time.
You don't have anyone around you, like a family member, to help you with anything?
Well, there's a neighbor down the street, but she's just as old as I am. And
Yeah.
so sometimes she may check on me, but it's not the same as family.
Yeah, I totally understand that. Now, here's a question for both of you. Is there a past of dementia in your family? Like, has family members in the past had dementia?
I I remember my mother telling me maybe her mother might have had that. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So we do have a past.
All right. And how did they deal with that situation? Did they take care of her? What did they do about that?
Well, my mother, she moved her mother in.
Okay.
She lived with her mother.
Right. So you almost feel like that should be what your kids do?
Well, I do love living alone, but I think they should be here more.
Okay. How do you feel about possibly letting your daughter take over the power of attorney and paying your bills for you so that everything is paid on time?
Well, why can't I pay it? I mean,
Because you haven't been paying it, Mom. That's why you can't pay it.
but I don't you forget sometimes?
Not my bills. It's scary
I-
that she's been without electricity, actually. So
But I made do. I had candles. I had a little candle and I call out for food and
you cannot live like that.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Now, Ethel, I heard that your doctor talked to you about you making other living arrangements. How do you feel about what your doctor said?
Well, I've been in this house for 35 years and I just don't feel comfortable anywhere else. I know the neighborhood has changed. It's not the same, but I'm comfortable in my house. I don't want to leave.
Yeah, I totally understand that. You have every right to feel what you feel about not wanting to leave a house that you've been in forever, like lots of memories and everything. But I know your daughter and your doctor just wants what's best for you. They want you to be safe and to feel safe.
Yes, I understand that.
Well, it looks like our time is up, but thank you so much for meeting with me. We can have another Zoom session in 2 weeks. Rebecca, if you're able to come, I can work around your schedule. That'd be great. Also, I would like for your brother Silas to join to talk about stuff. That would be great. We can also work around his schedule.
Yeah, I can be in contact with him and see what works best, but I'm fine. You guys let me know and
All right.
I'll be in contact with you about him joining.
Yes, sounds
So,
good.
Rebecca, could you call Chad to make sure he turns this device on? Because I don't know how to operate this. Can you call for the next appointment?
Yeah, I'll make it work.
Thank you. I love you, daughter.
I love you.
Okay. Okay, I'll see you two next time. Once again, thank you very much for coming to the Zoom session. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. All right, Mom, I'll call you, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye, everybody.